In 2007, I came out with a video stating that 2008 would be the year of the PS3. Well, did Sony live up to it, or did the 360 once again outdo Sony another year in gaming? We'll find out after the break. Welcome to DLBTV.
DLB-Network, a place for gamers.
So, depending on when you're watching this video, happy belated Christmas. Hope you guys had it going with your family. Happy New Year's if you guys are watching this in 2008, or excuse me, 2009 that is. But we're about to get in the myth of things. I'm getting ready to start off. As you guys can see, this is titled Platform of 2008. Now, we had a lot of good games from both consoles, a lot of good multi-platform games, and a lot of exclusives. So, I mean, right off the bat, everybody knows Nintendo is just owning everyone. No matter how you choose to look at it, whether you like Nintendo or not, Nintendo is just, you can still barely find a freaking console. In November of 2008, they sold 2 million consoles. So, like, you can't disown the Wii. Whether you play it or not, you gotta respect the Wii. So, with that out of the way, of course, the Wii is truly the platform winner of 2008. But out of Microsoft and Sony, where the war is actually at, where they're fighting on the same battlefield because Nintendo is off doing their own thing, I'm going to go down a list of stats from 2008 and then give you guys DLB's opinion of the platform of 2008. Now, we're going to start off with Microsoft. Microsoft all year long has been doing pretty good. Have the games been there all year long? No. But did they eventually come? Yes. And did they come when they needed to come? Yes. Because the holiday season, unfortunately, is where everybody holds their big titles, you know, for the end of the year. So starting off with Microsoft, the system over the year, and this is in the US only, US MPD numbers only, this is not worldwide. But in the US alone, the system sold in 2008 3,241,200. That's in the US alone. That outsold the PS3 totals in the US alone. Outsold the PS3 422,400. It outsold the PlayStation 3. The top exclusives that the 360 saw this year were Left 4 Dead, Gears of War 2, and Fable 2, which all are having an outstanding fall for all of you guys who've been checking MPD numbers or VG charts or whatever websites you check. And that's on a worldwide basis, not just in the US, so they're doing good with their exclusives. Their flop of the year is, of course, Too Human. There was a ton of hype built behind that game. It was supposed to be the end-all, be-all game, and it ended up ending and not being anything. And that, to me, is Microsoft's flop of 2008. Some of the new features we saw to the 360 was the new Xbox Live update, the new Xbox Live experience to be exact. We saw an update to, of course, Xbox Live featuring avatars, the interface, the party system, Netflix, the photo sharing, and also the game installs, as well as many other features as far as their web-based update where you're able to actually purchase games or download demos by logging on to Xbox.com and going into the marketplace and downloading the demo. And when you go home and turn on your PS3 or whatever you choose to do, once you turn on your 360, I'm sorry, not your PS3, but once you turn on your 360, it'll actually start to download those games that you had put in your queue from Xbox.com. So that was their main features that they added this year to the Xbox 360. Next up would be games coming out in 2009. We still don't know of really any games coming out in 2009 for Microsoft, so a lot of people would assume, well, Microsoft's not going to have a good lineup this year. But that's the same thing that happened in 2008. If we all rewind all the way back to E3 2007, Microsoft really didn't announce much for 2008 and ended up delivering Gears of War, which everybody saw coming. But it was officially announced in 2008, and that's Gears of War, Left 4 Dead, and Fable 2, which were some phenomenal games. Not to mention, a few others in there. And then you have, we also have to remember Halo Wars is coming, and a lot of people are like, well, it's not another, installment of the Halo series. But me personally, I feel you put a Halo name on anything, and it's gonna sell like crazy. Plus all the stuff that, you know, Microsoft is packing in there with the Halo Recon and all that extra stuff. Basically, they're doing a Crackdown. For all you guys remember when Crackdown released, it had the Halo beta inside, or excuse me, access to the Halo beta inside. So they're doing the similar things with Halo Recon, with Halo Wars being packed in. So I mean, Microsoft's going to do what they need to do to put as much hype behind this game to get this game selling like hotcakes. So will it sell? We're going to have to wait and see. But my personal opinion, like I said, anything with Halo's name on it, will it do the sales of a Halo, like Halo 1, 2, or 3? I don't know. Probably not. Most likely not. But will it have healthy sales? I do think it'll have healthy sales because it is, once again, a Halo game. It's just like Nintendo and Mario. Anything that has that Mario Brothers name on it is selling like crazy. Anything, or like now the new thing is Wii. Anything that has Wii on it, Wii Fit, Wii Sports, Wii Play, if it has Wii on it, other than probably Wii Music, then it's selling like crazy. So that name, Halo, will help that game sell. Next up, we can't forget about the 4 RPGs that Microsoft locked up. 4 exclusive RPGs. So are all 4 of them coming out in 2009? Is just 1 or 2 of them coming out in 2009? Once again, that's something else we're going to have to wait to get information on. Probably we'll get an announcement at E3 or maybe earlier than that. But one thing we do have to remember is, since those are exclusive, will we see Microsoft win in Japan again with the weekly to monthly sales? Because think about it, when they were outselling the PS3 in Japan, it was because of those exclusive JRPGs that were being released over there. So will we see that same thing happen in 2009 if one of those 4 exclusive RPGs release? I do believe so. And last but not least, you can't forget about the 2 titles that were exclusive to the PS3 but are now multi-platform and will be releasing day and date with the PS3 versions, and that is Tekken 6 and also Final Fantasy, which are both going to be coming to the 360 day and date with the PS3 version. So on a side note, you know, some of the other things that Microsoft did well this year, as they always do, is their advertising campaigns were great. They got the price down, which everybody knows, you know, we're in a price sensitive market right now. I mean, everybody is feeling it, but especially here in the States. So they're trying to get the price down. We all seen that they got their price lower than the Wii, but is it outselling the Wii? No. Why is it not outselling the Wii? Because the Wii is more accessible to everyone. It's an easy pick up and play system. Whereas the 360, yes, it is cheaper than the Wii, but it's still meant for hardcore gamers. No matter how much they try and throw makeup on it, like, you know, makeup artists do a model to make the model look all good. No matter how much makeup they throw on the 360, no matter how many casual games they pack in with it, it's still a hardcore gamer system. So, but they, you know, I do give them, you know, kudos for trying, though. They are trying. You can't knock them for doing that. So now we're going to move on to the PS3.